What's going on, guys? We're going to take a quick little look at Nvidia as we're going to be heading into earnings here later on today. So one thing that I was kind of going over with the guys in the live stream this morning is market makers got us priced in from a price of around 535 to the high side and 460 to the downside. Now, again, guys, if you guys wanted access to that lifetime membership where you guys get access to the mentorship courses, live trading, daily analysis, watch list, and all that, I've been informing everyone for quite some time now, price was going to increase. That price just doubled. However, if you just want access to the live streams, less than $1 a day, I'm doing a little bit of a Trader TV in the morning where I'm going to be covering pre-market action as well as that live trading webinar off the open, less than $1 a day. That link is down in the description box below. So what we're looking at here on Nvidia is if we kind of focus on the daily time frame here, we are getting very, very close to breaking out of this 4 or 5 day kind of consolidation to the long side. I can definitely see Nvidia pushing up into the 520s again if there is some type of overshoot on earnings. If they want to run this into earnings, I can see us running into that 520. Earnings numbers come out, spike up to 535. Whether or not it holds or not is yet to be determined. I think that Nvidia is going to kind of set the tone again going into next week, because this is a short trading week. It's going to kind of set the tone if the market's going to continue to be bullish or we're going to start to pull back and see some back testing. Now, if we do lose some of this area and we do have a little bit of an earnings miss, or the market doesn't really like what happened, 483 to the downside, 474, and then obviously that 460, those would be the support levels that I would look for here. That would be a nice pullback. Honestly, for me, I would prefer the pullback just because it would be a stronger move to the upside, right? This is the move that I would like to see. Now, again, if we just shoot higher, okay, not saying that you can't make money on it, but again, just remember the higher we get up into this zone, the bigger the pullback is going to be once we do pull back. So a lot of times people, especially retail traders, get in late to this party and they're up here at the top, and then we have a pullback. That necessarily doesn't mean that we're coming all the way back down to the lows, but just means that we're going to have a little bit of a pullback before we see a continuation to the high side, and you tend to get chopped up and or stop out for a loss here and miss the actual real move. So I just want to kind of make it very clear as to what I personally am looking for going into these Nvidia earnings. Now, I was in long on Nvidia right now. I just got out of this trade, but I took a little bit of a 20 play, right? So those of you guys who have been following me, the last time we closed over this 20 SMA here at 10 a.m., I got long. Now, the reason why I decided to go long and didn't take the short positions, or wasn't looking for the short positions, if we realistically look at what Nvidia did off the open, we pulled back in pre-market, we kind of held these lows here, we put in this first top, we consolidated sideways for a long time here, guys. This is almost 2 hours of the market on Nvidia not doing anything whatsoever. So when we finally got this last close that closed right here at this 50 EMA below the 20 SMA, I was looking for a confirmation here to the downside, but when you start looking at the levels, you have support here, here, and would realistically need to lose this 200 before you have any type of real trading opportunity to kind of take it to the short side. So once we closed back over the 20 SMA and confirmed on this candle, I went ahead and took this long position, sat through about 30 to, about 25-30 minutes of it doing absolutely nothing, and then we kind of came out of that New York lunch hour and we kind of just shot up, right? So 502, as soon as we got over this linear regression, I sold on this candlestick here. Again, a little early because I obviously missed some more run up here, at least another $1 to $1.50. But again, I'm happy with this move, and you have to be happy with the moves that the market gives you when it aligns with your trading strategy. So just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of an outlook there. And if I quickly just kind of look at the 1 hour time frame, you can see the 1 hour time frame is hitting this linear regression supply zone that's going all the way back to last Wednesday's kind of highs, right? Pre-market highs. Look at the off the open. and even look at a little bit on Tuesday, right? So a lot of this price action in here is going to cause a little bit of a hiccup. As soon as we start to push over, you can definitely see that Nvidia does have a lot of open airspace here on earnings to kind of push into the 520s and 530s. So definitely keep that in mind. Again, I would realistically think that Nvidia needs to lose 480s before it has any potential room down. Again, off earnings, that's nothing more than, you know, a quick, you know, 5-minute candle, right? I mean, this thing can drop all the way down here. If we do start to close below 473, that's when I would start to say look out, look for that 460, 450 mark to kind of get touched. Again, market makers got that move kind of already priced in, right? So this is the expected move. So if you guys are playing earnings, or you guys got a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a two-sided trade going on where you're going to do some kind of, you know, straddle or something like that, right? You got 460 to 535, right? That's your range that you're looking for. You need this to get up to 435 or 460 if you're going to try to play both sides of it like that. If you're just trying to guess, remember, I personally don't hold into earnings just due to the fact that I've been burned before in the past. I've made some good money before, Nvidia being one of them. I've made some really good money holding this thing, but it's just too much emotional stress for me to kind of hold through earnings, you know, because if you're wrong, you're going to take a very big hit, and these Nvidia premiums are juiced, right? So they're very, very expensive right now. You take one bad sided trade, you can be on the wrong side and you can lose a lot of money. So again, daily charts got us with room to 520. If we do get over 520, I would look for the overshoot into the 535s before pulling back. If we do sink, I'm looking for the 460. And if we kind of break below that, look for the snapback back into the middle of the range. That's where they want to close us. Now, if we start to close outside of the weekly expected range, that's when things can get really, really dicey. But again, I think that whatever move we have on earnings coming out of this, zone is going to be the move that the side that you're going to want to be on, right? So if we do start to get over the 530s, you're going to want to be in this long to the 560s. That'll be the next move. And if we close below the 560s, we're looking at 430 and 413. Again, big move, but a stock like Nvidia moves anywhere between 12, 16, 15 points a day. So it doesn't take too long for this thing to kind of move 30, 60 points, right? We can get up there in a week. If you kind of realistically look at where Nvidia started from, the actual breakout started here over the 50-day moving average at 450. So we're up about 50 points in the past 2 weeks, right? So that first close that we got over the 50-day moving average was on November the 3rd. We are trading on November the 20th today. So this has been about 2.5 weeks worth of price action here, where we've kind of gone up 50 points. So again, if they do continue to take us higher, just be a little cautious as we come into these upper levels of supply. Again, if you guys want to trade with me each and every single day live, I'm doing that new Trader TV live webinar where you guys can jump in, you guys can talk to me either on voice or through chat, and you're going to get access to one of the chat channels in Discord. Again, more serious traders, you guys might want to go the full lifetime mentorship access, but again, to each his own. Less than $1 a day on both of those both of those packages, right? So if you really break it down, it's about $1 a day. So I'll see all of you guys on the next trading video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.